Hey there, and welcome to the Plug-in Duo. My name is Christine, and behind the camera is my husband, Julio. And today, I'm excited to sit here and share with you guys the Flip 4. So when Julio bought the Fold 4 and the Flip 4, I was a little skeptical about it. But after playing with them for a while, I started falling for them just a little bit. I will be taking ownership of the Flip 4, which is a pretty cool phone. I'm not too big on the color. The color, if it were up to me, I definitely would have chosen another color, but of course, Julio was thinking for himself. So aside from the color, I don't really care for it, but everything else, I have to say, I actually appreciate the phone now. So since I'm gonna be taking ownership of this phone, I had to level up and get some cases. So I'm gonna be sharing with you guys some cases that I found on Amazon. So the first one, let's go ahead and unbox this one. Now this one is a favorite of mine because I absolutely love the color, okay? The color was really nice. So check that out, you guys. Look at that. Anything gold, I'm a sucker for it. So I thought that this was such a nice color scheme. All right, so for starters, let me go ahead and go over some details about this case. So I love that soft matte finish in the back. I'm not too big on shiny cases. If I'm gonna do a case, it's gotta be matte. So this is a really nice soft texture here. As I mentioned, that gold, this gold ring right here just kind of takes it for me. I absolutely love this. I like how on the pictures, it made that camera pop, especially with the black background. So can't wait to see what that's gonna look like. And then on the inside, just a simple case. Again, the same texture that you get here on the outside, you get that here on the inside. You do have your space here for your buttons for your on and your off and your volume buttons. So pretty basic case. For the other part, you have your little port here for your charger, and then of course your speaker, and then you would have your microphones right here. But again, the inside of the case is basically the same with the outside, usually off of Amazon. That's where I go and get my cases. I've never really seen that they actually put their logo on it, but I mean, it doesn't look too bad. I kind of wish that it wasn't there, but it's just a simple little stamp on the back. But other than that, like I said, it's a pretty basic case, but I can't wait to put this on, so I'm gonna put it on. So I would assume it would be easier to put the case on with the phone open. So let's try this. Not bad. Just slides on. That's kind of scary. Yeah, that was kind of scary. But oh, check that out. That actually looks nice. Like if I wanted to sport it like that, that just doesn't look too bad. I tried to clip it. Here, let's try to clip it. The other one I slid it on. Well, I guess you can clip it. All right. So simple, but look at that, makes it look nice. So here's what it looks like from the back side. So not too bad, look at that. And then check out the front, look at that. This is what sold me. I really like this accent here. I love that color combo. And then on your back side, so it's actually cool because now I can actually coordinate this case to match my rose gold Galaxy watch. So that's nice. All right, so I guess we'll take some time here and let's go ahead and see what changes on the phone. So it doesn't really look like the thickness changes much for me. It's still nice to fit into the hand, so that doesn't really bother me. Look at your cameras, they sit nice right there in behind that bezel. So not too bad, I actually like it. And again, like I said, for me, what sold me on it was this whole color combo here of the cover screen display. So I really like that. But again, like I said, easy access to your fingerprint sensor and into your volume, simple case. See, this is why I probably would have chosen another color because you still see that color here. That's a killer for me, and that kind of is like, but I can make it work with the case, but unfortunately, you still get that purple shining through, so that's not too bad. All right, so that's how you can tell for me, I am more about the aesthetics of things. I'm not really into all those little details, but after Julio pointed out a couple of things to me, I'm actually noticing some things that are a little off about this case. So if you notice right here on the edges, it doesn't look like it's really cut all that well. Right here on the edge, it does feel like it would just slide off or pop off kind of easy. So I feel like I gotta be really careful with that unless I don't have it on correctly. But I still can see purple along the edges here. And it kind of carries on all the way to this side here. So I don't know if it's because it's not a Samsung flip case. Could it be? Is it? I don't know. But if that kind of stuff bothers you, well, here you go. You can see it right here. Other than that, it's a nice feel. It still feels the same. It doesn't really make the phone feel any thicker. One thing I will have to add though is I like the feel of the case because without the case, the phone is definitely slippery. But having the case on the phone, it gives you a nice, good grip. It feels pretty good and it doesn't feel like it's gonna go anywhere. So I'm confident that I can carry it around like this and not drop it. All right, so let's go ahead and pop this off and let's move on to the next one. So let's see how easy this is. So I'm assuming you should just, from the edges, I'm gonna try to slide it off because yeah, I feel like it's very hard to do that. I think it's easier for me to just slide them on and off, to be honest, because knowing me, I'll probably end up denting the screen or something. So, oh geez. I can't get this one. This one seems like it's a little difficult. And I think my nails also make it a little difficult as well. So I'll have Julio step in on this one. So Julio did have a little bit of a struggle. We didn't catch that on camera, but basically what worked for him was closing the phone and just popping it off here on the underside here. And he was able to take it off quite easy. And I think that's probably a better option because doing it that way, you're preventing putting pressure on the screen or bending it backwards or anything like that. So let's go ahead and bring out that case number 2. So before I show you this one, Samsung has one like this, very similar. The only thing is the accent colors, and I've already mentioned, I am a sucker for anything gold. So check this out, you guys. Look at this case. Isn't this cute? And this case actually has a pretty cool feature. I don't think I'll be using it, but in case you're into that kind of stuff, you can also attach it to something and it opens up here, makes it easy to just quickly snap it onto something. So this one right here, the color accents, I absolutely love. Again, like I said, throw a little bit of gold with any color and to me, it just makes it pop. So I really couldn't wait for this one. I thought that this one was this one has the adhesives. But I don't think I would need to put the adhesive simply because it, just like the other one, it didn't feel like it was gonna fall off. So this one right here, same matte finish. It's nice, it's soft, does feel like it would give you a nice grip. So let's see when I put it onto the phone. What I really liked about it was this little feature here. Because let's face it, when you're laying down in bed and you've got that phone over you, there's nothing worse than boom, dropping it right on your face. So I really like having these because at least I can hook it onto one of my fingers and it's not gonna go anywhere. So I love cases that have built-in pop sockets. And I especially love cases that have cute built-in pop sockets. So I thought that this was really cute. This is my style and it looks like when you close it, look at that. That's going to be so cute. So let's go ahead and slide this on. All right, so for me, like I said, I find it easier to just slide the cases on. So that's how I'm going to do it. I think that it's so much easier, especially with my nails. And looking at this one, it kind of looks like it's cut pretty much the same. So actually, okay, so one side you are gonna have to pop on. You can't slide both, oh well. But anyway, look at that, you guys. Doesn't that look nice? I kind of wish it did have some of the gold accent here. I think that would have been really nice, but I can do with these. So let's go ahead and close this case because I'm anxious to see what it looks like. Look at this, you guys. Isn't that cute? It just looks like a little purse. Like, that's so freaking cute. I'm not really into those girly girl cases where they're covered with like pinks and purples and whatnot. If I'm gonna do a girly case, it's gotta be something like this. At least have an accent color, and you can never go wrong with a gold accent. So again, same as the other case, it's got a nice finish on it. It's matte, very soft, and it fits really nice in the hand. And I feel like I'm not gonna drop it. So I'm pretty confident that I can walk around with this one as well and not drop it. Even though this one does have the adhesive strips, opening and closing it, I don't think that it's going to pop off or slide off or give me any problems, but we'll see when I use it more and more. So if it gives me issues, you'll definitely see that review coming up. Like I said, I'm not big on the purple here, but I can definitely work with it with this little ring here. I really like how this ring kind of deflects from that. And this is what your eye goes to. This stands out. For me, I think I'm gonna probably keep this case on and sport this one for a while because I just love the color scheme on it. All right, so let's go ahead and open this one up and let's compare this one to the inside as well, okay? So looking here, I can see some of the purple here along the edges. So again, is it just these kind of cases? Is it because it's not a Samsung case? I don't know, but definitely there's, you know, some of that purple that kind of pops through right there, but it's nothing that's gonna make me wanna get rid of the case. Obviously you have space here for everything that you need. You have your speaker, your charger, and your microphone. And then here on this side, you've got your fingerprint sensor as well as your volume up and down buttons. Again, it doesn't feel like it's gonna fall off. I feel pretty confident with this on. Opening and closing it, the case has not moved. So opening and closing it, I really don't feel any movement from the case. It doesn't feel like it's gonna slide. So I guess Adding that adhesive strip to it is definitely up to you. It's your preference. But for me, doing this a couple of times, it doesn't feel like the case is flimsy, loose, sliding off, moving, popping off, or anything like that. So, all right, so I did mention that Samsung has a case exactly similar to this color, and it did have the little loop here. The only difference was that it was all green, and it looked like it was maybe like a rubber or same material as this here. I'm not sure, but I went with this one because, again, as I mentioned, I love the accent. This is gonna pretty much wrap up my video. This Flip 4 user found her 2 favorite cases so far. I like the elegant look of both of these cases. I like the color combo of both of these cases, and I love the feel of both of these cases. I honestly feel like both of these cases give me good support when holding my phone. So I'm confident that I won't drop it. And I was very worried about that because definitely without the case, the phone is very slippery. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Thank you for tuning in. Please check out our other videos of reviews and unboxings of tech and gadgets from a his and her point of view. And we here at the Plug-in Duo will see you the next time we plug in. Bye.